Scott here with RAFTERS Sports and Movies and another interview with myself. And what I wanted to talk about in this video is the categories. So you may wonder how I was organizing, or if I was doing any organizing and just, pew, 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 just going crazy and wild. No, I cannot live in the Wild Wild West. I have to have a little more organization in my life. And so I have organized how I'm working with sports and movies. So if it has sports in the movie, it's a candidate. Okay, so that's the criteria. So you're asking me if Leslie Nielsen in Naked Gun doing his funny umpire bit? Yeah, I'll take that. That'll be mine. Okay, so that's gonna be one of our movies. Now it's funny. It's one of the funniest skits ever. And so let's go through these. And I'm organizing them. So if you come up with a video, you're like, man, Scott might not know about this one, send it over. Email it to me at raftersportsandmovies@gmail.com, or send it to me through the channel, one of my videos. Make a comment. I'd love your input. And I may or may not have heard of it. It's possible. It's a database, and I'm starting from ground zero, and I've been working on it a while, and there are a lot of movies, and that's a good thing. So we have a lot to talk about. So we start off with baseball. Baseball's, look, I'm wearing a baseball jersey and a baseball cap. It's the national pastime. It still is, even though their season is way too long. Anyway, so movies in that genre, we got The Natural, we got Major League, we got Sandlot, just to name a few. Then we jump over to basketball, and we got The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Hoosiers, Space Jam, both the original and the remake. Boxing is our next category. We got Raging Bull, Salvable, which is a newer one, and of course we got the classics. You know them: Rocky 1, 2, and 20, and then Creed 4, 5, and 20. So there's a lot of boxing movies. Cinderella Man. Car racing. Car racing is a great genre, a great subgenre for us. We've got Cannonball Run, which is a racing movie, even though it's kind of crazy and spoofy. But we've got F1 with Brad Pitt. We've got Talladega Nights, The Legend of Ricky Bobby. Love that movie. I wish they could do a sequel of some sort. I don't know how you do it, but anyway. Be looking for Tom Cruise to do a remake of Days of Thunder. Since Brad Pitt did so well with F1, you can bet Tom needs to do Days of Thunder 2. Yeah, I'm calling my shot. Next up is football. If you notice, these are in alphabetical order. Hello? Yeah. Organization. Football. Any Given Sunday. Home Team. The Water Boy. Rudy. 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 All great football. And there's a lot more in the football genre. Golf. We've got The Legend of Bagger Vance. We've got the recent TV series on Apple, Stick, with Owen Wilson, which if you have not seen it, highly suggested. I will be doing some videos on that in the near future. We may do a watch because the season's wrapped. We may go back and watch the first episode, and in a couple of weeks do the last or something like that. So, and also we can never forget the OG Caddyshack, the original. Funny. Yes, we have Happy Gilmore 1 and 2, but Caddyshack set the standard. And it holds up. It's still really funny and raunchy in parts. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. So then we go into hockey. That is, you see all my hockey gear in the back. Big fan. What do we say for hockey? Oh yeah, it has to be Slapshot, Miracle, the Mighty Ducks franchise. Even though it's campy, it doesn't hold up as well, but well done, good franchise. And don't forget about Goon. There's many there's too. Horse racing, not as many movies here as I would have hoped. I would have hoped there would have been a lot, but we got Seabiscuit, Let It Ride, Secretariat. There's many others in this category. I'm just hitting high points here. Soccer. So I don't know if you could see right here. I've got a whole little Ted Lasso shrine, and you can't see my new one up there really at all. But best series ever. My dad's favorite was MASH. My favorite is Ted Lasso. In a Pinch, Ted Lasso. Had a bad day, Ted Lasso. Had a great day, Ted Lasso. I've rewatched that series so many times consecutively. I can't count. I can't tell you. That is the epitome of what I want this channel to be, is that good feeling from Ted Lasso. Were there some parts that I didn't like? Absolutely. Were there some subplots that I didn't care for? Absolutely. But the overall arc, and they did an arc. They didn't just make a series and just like, well, they can just figure it out as they go along. Everything was done with purpose, and it gave us a real nice conclusion. Yes, they're filming season 4 right now. I think they're still in Kansas City, but maybe they've moved on. At the time of this video, that's where they were. Yeah, Ted Lasso. But also in the soccer genre, we got Shaolin Soccer, which is my friend Carbonite Jedi's favorite. So if you haven't checked out his channel, check out his channel, The Carbonite Jedi. It's a Star Wars channel. And then we have Mean Machine. Mean Machine, what does that sound like? Yeah, it sounds like The Longest Yard. It's a soccer movie where they're playing the guards and they name their team the Mean Machine. I have not watched it yet, so I can't give you any other than that, but it sounds like it might be pretty good. The Longest Yard and The Longest Yard remake were both very well done, and Burt Reynolds was in both of them. And then we have Other. So if you see my banner on YouTube or on Facebook, you see all the little flags there, and then the last flag is a whistle. The whistle represents Other. And yeah, I couldn't do a flag for all these categories that I've named, but this is how I'm organizing them. So in Other, what goes in Other? Cool Runnings, Olympics, and bobsledding. Dodgeball, Campy Goofy, and Kingpin, bowling. What's that? Blue Surf, Blue Surf. Anyway, there's a surfing movie. Archery, anything to do with archery? Oh, let's pull in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That's an archery movie. We can grab that. It's a stretch, but we can grab it. And then we have a movie called The Dink. And you're like, what's a dink? A dink is a move in pickleball where you tap it and it just kind of falls over the net. That one's coming out. I don't have a release yet on a trailer. I don't have a trailer release date yet or an attempted release date yet, but it is being headed up by your buddy Ben Stiller. He's a very, very active guy. And so that's Other, just to give you an idea. So I hope that gives you an idea of the categories and how I'm kind of organizing things. So what that tells you is each one of these categories is an opportunity for a video about a specific movie. It's a possibility for a bracket or a tier ranking about these videos. But let's also not forget a video about the OGs. Who's the OG of sports movie? Is it Sylvester Stallone? Is it Robert De Niro? Is it Brad Pitt? Is it Kevin Costner? Who's the OG of sports movie? Who owns that category or has done, that's just what they love to do? I don't know. Kevin James has been in a couple of them also. Well, maybe one. I know one for sure. Anyway, that's my categories. This is Scott with RAFTERS Sports and Movies. Before you go, please hit the like button, send us a comment. Comment what your favorite sports movie category is and what your favorite sports movie is. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video before you go, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel for more sports and movies content. Until our next game, this is RAFTERS Sports and Movies, where we raise our favorite sports movies to the rafters, just like those championship banners. Thanks for watching. Your roster spot is secure here at RAFTERS Sports and Movies.